Haven't interacted or haven't come on live with MyGigsters in a while, but um, happy to be here. So, for those who are for the first time and don't know who I am, my name is Benjamin. I'm the CEO and founder of a community-driven startup called as MyGigsters. We're a bunch of amazing people at the community that are self-employed, freelancers, rideshare and delivery drivers, creatives who work together to become financially secure. So if you are here for the first time and watching us, thank you, and stick around and connect with our community. Uh, Going into the session, this is kickstarting 2023 community events. So as usual, we have this live events every month. You should have seen Dave doing fantastic job last year. Jan, we thought we'll take a bit of a break and kick back to sharing updates with you guys from this month. So we've got a bunch of fantastic updates for you and also some exciting news from the community. So let's get started. Number one, Happy New Year, and thanks for all the support that you've given us last year. We had tremendous growth in our community by over 45%, and then we had users growing at over 50% month on month. Our community totally leads to more than 5,000, 6,000 people in contact. So thank you for all the support. Thank you for also being really participative in each other's questions and sharing your knowledge and experience with other people in the community. So that's really helpful for a number of them. I had received some really positive feedback from community members saying that whenever they have a question, it's being answered um, really well, and it's also been really useful. So for those folks who are actively contributing to the community and actually responding to this question, thumbs up. Thank you so much. We really love you doing that, and we encourage you to do that more. And I think that what keeps the value of the community enriched and intact. So thank you for doing it. From MyGigsters side, we have a bunch of exciting news, starting with the product. So from the product perspective, there is a super exciting feature that is coming up really, really soon, hopefully in the next month or so. And I wanted to share that with you as soon as possible. So um, keep watch on the feed. There is a feature that will immensely help you with bookkeeping. It'll also you do all the way to tax accounting and tax filing, completely automated, completely taken care, and completely done through a verified source and tax agent. So keep watch out for that. We wanted to take that pain of you doing it yourself to the application doing it for you. So watch the space and keep up with the newsletter that we've been sending. In the next couple of weeks, you will be given an early access to the upcoming feature for you to try it out and share your feedback and be the first ones to try it. So MyGigsters will be launching a really, really helpful, more valuable, automated tax filing, automated bookkeeping system for you. So watch out. The next thing is there's a bunch of new partners that we've got on board, and partners that will help a number of our international students who are working towards getting into professional jobs. So I will announce that partners in the upcoming feed and email so that you can click on them and get used to it. Couple of new opportunities. So we are working with our Lumos partner who have started ride-on display on cars. So if you are interested to see how you can earn more money by putting a display on top of your car and be able to add extra revenue, just ping me or come into the community channel and let's talk about it, and I'm happy to connect. Next thing is we also got a partner who does courier delivery or hyper localized delivery in Adelaide. So if you have a car or a van or something that uh, you can use during your downtime during rideshare delivery, and you wanted to do a bit of a delivery for a winery or a florist or something. Just again come into the community feed or ping me. I'll connect with the opportunity, and it may add a couple of more extra bucks to your earning this weekend, so on. So there are a couple of opportunities, so ping us and you will know. For those who are not getting email updates from us, let me know or come back. Just send me a message on Facebook, or just come into the community and share, and make sure the team has collected your email and all of that is being shared through the email chain that we are sending it. Other than that, from an industry-wide space, we know that last year we had a kind of the exit of Deliveroo had a bit of hit on the delivery market, and that also led to the to shutdown of other delivery companies. We had Milk Run, a few other companies were shutting doors, and what the industry looks at is as more of a struggling space for delivery, especially when it comes to delivery of this fast 5-minute delivery, 10-minute delivery, and all of that space. So, but interestingly, on the other side, where knowledge based or skill based gig freelancing, it's kicked off really high. Globally, 150,000 people have been laid off from the tech industry. And you know where this all tech talent is going? They are entering into gig workforce. They're signing up into gig platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, Expert 360, freelancer.com, and all of these platforms to be able to access on demand work where they can charge by the hour or by the project. So if you are looking for an opportunity to expand into other gigs, especially into knowledge skill based gig workforce, this is a beautiful chance for you to do it, because businesses are also trying to cut down cost, and one of the avenues they're looking to access resource is the freelancing workspace. And if you have the right skill, and if you are able to tap into this opportunity, you might be able to create a really good side hustle, or even replace your primary income through this format of gig. Now, if you don't know what platforms to apply for, or what is there, Benji, I don't know. Again, come into the community. There is a free resource on the top 100 gig platforms that we've shortlisted, and you can find out how to apply, and the links to apply is all there in the database. Happy to share that with you, and you can go and start getting jobs that you want. The next thing that is, we spoke about economic condition in our previous chats on LinkedIn with other audio chats that we have. By the way, we do have audio chats through our LinkedIn audience. So if you wanted to participate, I'm happy to share that also in the community, and you can join those chats. It's a 30-minute fortnightly chat. We talk about, again, topics around financial security for gig workers. So one of the interesting topics that came up was around inflation is happening, so prices are going up. Rental market is really bad. Wage increases are not happening, and the RBA is scaling us by saying that there will be more interest rates and stuff. So it does bring a bit of a panic to freelancers and self-employed in general. What do we do during this time, and what are some of the ways that we can handle such economic downturn? um, this is the time where you should be very careful about how much you're spending, of course, but also keep a real record of how much you're spending for business versus personal, because you don't want to mix that, and business expenses, whatever are possible, are tax deductible. So you need to keep a record of it and track it. And also, it's also good to track it so that you know whether you are actually earning enough and more to cover your business expenses. So making sure your business expenses or expenses in general are tracked and being monitored. Also, this is a good time to diversify your income sources. So instead of sticking to one income source, look at the opportunity of diversifying income sources, either signing up for a new gig platform, or using your skills to offer another type of side hustle, or looking at a small casual TFN job, or whatever suits for your lifestyle, whatever suits for your um, need, this is a good time to also look at diversifying your income source. The third arena is also looking at look if you are a freelancer and you are charging on hourly basis for your gig work to your clients. Look at how your uh, client relationship is being done. Also look at how your rates can be increased. So it's a good way to see if your rates can be increased by either 5 or 10%. Even a small increase in your hourly rate or in your project base rate will make a significant difference when it comes to the bottom line. So um, stay focused, stay resilient, keep an eye on the cash flow, and the market may sound scary, but also offers a really good opportunity for people who are hustling in the space to get more business and more projects in their shelf. Yeah. The In terms of community, we are going back to announcing some rewards back to the community. So starting next month, we will have gig champions being recognized as part of our community live updates. So it doesn't take a lot of things. So what we generally do is we look at people who have contributed to the community in helped or answered a question or shared a resource or shared an experience in help of any sort. We would love to encourage them and reward them. So from next month onwards, we'll be starting to give them a bit of a very surprise reward for those who have what we call as the champions of the community. So I would love to encourage all of you who are part of the community to, you know, it's definitely not a way to get you more involved, but I do wanted to encourage you and reward you for being a really good person and helping the community in a wider space. The next update from the community angle is we're looking to conduct our next in-person event both in Melbourne and Adelaide, starting with Melbourne. So we're thinking about the event somewhere between the first or second week of March. So keep on the feed. So if you're in Melbourne, if you haven't met us, we had one just before Christmas last year. So we want to do another event to see you all in person. And I'm going to be there in person this time. So if you are interested, yeah, just drop down a message. We're trying to find out a venue, and so we like to see how many people are will be coming. And based on that, we will find a venue and try to organize some really good fun stuff. So watch out. Next month we will be in Melbourne. I will send the dates and time shortly. We're still organizing it, but spoiler alert, we'll be there in Melbourne, and we will catch up with you in person. Love to see those people who have been supporting the community and being part of the community in person as a good year. Following Melbourne, we are also thinking Adelaide, probably around April, May. We'll find out how it works, and we'll also do another one in Adelaide. So a lot of community events are happening this year, and we'll keep you up to date through the community feed and also through the newsletter. The last thing, as usual, I'm going to keep this feed very small, is if you haven't been part of this community, and if you're just checking out the videos, and if you have seen us before or seen our social media content, and it's like, who are these guys and how can I join them? It's very simple. Come into Facebook, and in the groups type MyGigsters, you will find us. We are an exclusive community for freelancers and self-employed people in Australia. So if you're one of them, no fee, come and join. It's a private group though, so we would want you to complete a prerequisite question for us to validate you and verify you. But come and join the community, and we would love you to share and be part of a really amazing group. If you have already been part of the community, and if you haven't tried MyGigsters app yet, it's free app. You can go into App Store or Play Store and type in MyGigsters and download the app and start tracking your income and expenses, your mileage, and get ready for tax time. Other than that, there's a lot of other fun activities that is coming up soon for 2023. I am excited. The team is excited. We still got a lot of work to be done. All I can say is thank you for all your support. We really, really appreciate that. And we'll keep you updated with what's happening. And thank you again. And I'll see you in the next feed. Cheers. Bye bye.